Hey everyone, it's a crafty crocheter back for another video. This is episode 51. I do want to say a huge thank you to my 98 subscribers. It means so much to me that you guys continue to come here every single week and watch my videos and listen to me ramble. So I have a lot of finished objects to show you today, and I only have one whip that's current. So I guess let's just get into it. Sorry, I was covered up a while ago. It's pretty chilly in my room, so I'm just going to cover back up. So a lot of these are shawls that I finished since I last talked to you guys. Hopefully I can remember. So they are big. So I have this big one, huge one, and I think I have yarn fuzz in my eye. But this is made with 3 sweet rolls in the color Punch Pop. It's a pretty teal, blue, and purple. So that I used up almost all 3. I just had a ball about this size for all of them. I probably could have gotten away with doing another row, but I don't like to play yarn chicken especially because I am on a yarn ban now. I am not allowed to buy any more yarn. So, I did forget something. I'll be right back. So sorry about that. It was hiding in a bag because if you have cats, like I do, I have 2 cats. If you're new to my videos, and they like to lay on my crocheted items, and I don't like them doing that, so I keep all of my yarn and all my projects in a bag. Okay, so my next one is another shawl, which that's pretty much what they're all going to be this week, and it's this one. This one is also made with 3 sweet rolls and the Spearmint Pop colorway. So that is the second one. The third one is, find the top, this one. And it's the same variation. I guess I should have told you this, but the first 2 shawls, those Punch Pop and the Spearmint Pop, I followed a tutorial from a lady. I don't remember her name, excuse me, but her name on YouTube is Tea Time Crochet, and it's the solid triangle shawl. And then she does a variation, which the one I'm showing you now is the Gloria shawl, and she named it after her grandmother, who I think is deceased or passed away. So that is that shawl, and all of the shawls I am making now are going to go to Center Crest, which, if you watch my last video, you know how I feel about that place. If you didn't watch my last video, basically, it's a place where kids put their parents or their grandparents that have Alzheimer's or dementia that they just don't want to deal with, which I think is kind of rude. And then this is, I forgot which one this is. Oh, the purple one was raspberry swirl. That's probably all of the things that I have for that. Yeah, I think the other ones. I don't remember this one. Frosty swirl. That's what it is. Frosty swirl. And I use pretty much all three. When I bought them, they were on clearance. They were on sale at Joann's, and you got like, I think they were marked down to like $3.99 or $2.99 or something. And I pretty much grabbed like 3 of every color that I liked. So those are that. You just heard some jingle bells because some of the next things that I'm gonna show you I probably talked about, but I never had any finished objects. So in one of my previous videos, I mentioned twiddle muffs or twiddle mats or something. Well, I have 3 completed. So this is my first one. And I just put some bells and some buttons on it and some funky ribbon that has pom-poms on it. So that's my first one. For this one, I did 25 double crochet foundation row for this one with my hair attached to it. And then for the next 2, I did 20. I double crocheted 20 foundation ones, and I got this one. So they are all going. I have one more, but it is like buried over in that mess over there. So yeah, those are my finished objects. And I have some bad news. Well, I don't really think it's bad news, but so I am frogging this shawl. I'm going to take it apart tonight. Yes, I'm taking it apart tonight. And then I am going to make one of those shawls that I just showed you with it, because I don't like how it turned out. Sorry, I'm cold again. So I'm going to cover up. I'm going to be sitting here at my computer for a while, so I figured I might as well cover up and get comfortable. But, I am not happy with that shawl, like, at all. The only reason why I did it was because I liked the stitch and it looked really, really, really simple. But for me to give it away, I'm gonna have to block it. And I was debating, I was like, okay, do I get the blocking mats? Do I get the blocking pens? You know, all of that stuff. Well, when it came, I think I'm just going to frog it. I'm gonna stick with shawls that don't need blocking. Cause I got the pins for it. I got not the T-pins, but I got the sewing pins. But I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start using these pins for like when I make my amigurumis, because I can just, you know, I'll show you what I use these stitch markers, or I use actual safety pins. And I've noticed, like, especially where I have them, the stitches are always getting pulled. So I'm gonna use these and see how these work. So, that is all of my finished objects this week. It's going to be a very, very short video, I think. I do have one current whip right now. I started this when I was at my mom's. I did not put a stitch marker in, and I just pulled a stitch out. Don't you hate that? Don't you like hate when you put it down for like 2 seconds and then you pull a stitch out and you're like, oh, why did I do that? Yeah, that's how I am right now. Because I thought I put one in, but I went downstairs to get a drink and forgot to put one in, I guess. Okay. So I am using Mandala or Mandala in the colorway Gnome, which there it is. I'm debating whether I'm gonna need my second skein of this. I have 2 cakes of this. So it's 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards, 540 meters. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to pull out my second cake of this, but this is what I have right now. It's the same shawl. It's just that this is a 3, and I have this. So it looks like this, and I have this much of the cake left. I'm just now getting rid of the deep purple, and it's going to the mix of the green and the purple. So I'm going to work on that while my video uploads, because I really do like this shawl pattern. So this is where I was when I got to when I was at my mom's. Actually, I might have been a couple further. I actually might have been down here, because I just started the pink when I was here. So but yeah, this is just from sitting in front of my computer tonight. I was gonna film yesterday, but I slept pretty much on and off all day yesterday. I did not feel good at all. I was so tired I could barely keep my eyes open. Today I feel much better. I was actually up since I slept pretty much all day yesterday. I was up at like 11:30 last night watching TV and crocheting. And then I fell back asleep around like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then I slept until 9. So I'm well rested, I think. But tonight I am drinking white cran peach juice. I don't usually drink anything during my videos, but everybody in my house is sick. My grandma, my pap, I think even my cat has something. So my grandma wants me to keep hydrated and all of that stuff, which is understandable. Now, oh, I do have one more whip, but it's kind of on hold right now until I see how big one cake makes a shawl. And then I have just very little of, oh, and for all of those shawls, this is like way off topic and I should have told you this before, but I used an L, which I think is like an 8mm. I used one of those big chunky acrylic hooks, and I am using, this is all the further it is for this one, because I want to see how far one cake gets before I start multiple of them, because like I said, I'm on a yarn ban, which I just put myself on a yarn ban because if you could see my room right now, I have like 7 bags full of yarn, plus like I have 4 humongous totes full of yarn, plus I have 6 smaller totes full of yarn. It's ridiculous. But before I did get on this ban, I did get 4 more mandala. I got this pretty colorway, which I don't even know if I got this, which is Pegasus. And that's my cat scratching at the door, but you're just gonna have to wait a couple minutes because I'm almost done with this video. Then I got Serpent. There we go. There we focused. So this is Serpent. And then this really pretty one is focus. Pegasus, if you can see that. And then I got the purple and pink and white one, which is Wood Nymph. And I might already have these. It's just I was at Walmart with my mom and her boyfriend, and I seen that some of the they had different colors that I thought I didn't have, and then this is the last one I got, and it's Pixie, if you can. So yeah, I got those four. I kind of am gonna have to look and see once I get some more of these cakes used up, because that's my goal right now, is to use a lot of cakes before Christmas, because all of the shawls that I make before Christmas, I mean, I know it is December 3rd. Today, by the way, today is December 3rd. It is 10:16 p.m. And I'm just kind of chilling, kind of relaxing. Don't really have a lot going on this week. Oh, and I also want to show you these. I got a pair of these. These are the Stork embroidery scissors, but I've been wanting them for like a really long time, and I finally got them. They're pretty, and they're blue, and blue is my favorite color. So yeah, I definitely like them. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And this shawl, I am using a K, which is a 10.5 or a 6.5 millimeter. So that's this one. It's upside down. Can you see that? Probably not. If you block out my face, or you can kind of see it. So it makes a nice like drapey shawl. It's not so stiff, which I don't like stiff shawls. But I will link the two shawl patterns down in the description box. And I think that's it. That's it for now, guys, and I will see you this weekend, hopefully, with some more finished shawls. Have a great night. Bye.